and free speech wins, that means Democrats lose. That's our focus in tonight's preamble. As you might have heard, Elon Musk has a deal to buy Twitter for $44 billion. As you may also know, the left-wing social media platform has become synonymous with censorship over the past few years. Analysts have predicted this is by far the best offer Twitter investors could have hoped for. Musk has pledged he will bring Twitter back into compliance with Section 230 by once again making it a free speech platform. The prospect that left-wing extremists may not be able to silence pro-American common-sense conservatives on Twitter any longer has sent intolerant, totalitarian Democrats into a tizzy. A guy by the name of Joe Palomino noted how the phrase, "You can find me on Instagram if Elon Musk buys Twitter," is now the new "I'm moving to Canada if Donald Trump becomes president." Left-wingers at the Daily Beast, in a headline that didn't seem to grasp how business deals are done and why, lamented, quote, "Twitter may soon announce it really is selling itself to Elon Musk," end quote. You know, I laughed at that headline because it reflects the general views of the left, whether they're at the Daily Beast, the Twitter boardroom, or dictators of communist nations. Everything is subordinate to their ideology, even math. They will sacrifice everything to prove their collectivist views can succeed, even though human history has no examples of that backward ideology ever succeeding. Case in point, right up until the Soviet Union collapsed, die-hard true believers insisted the real enemy of human perfection and happiness was freedom, and that communism and left-wing thought was the gateway to utopia. We all know that wasn't true. In fact, the opposite was true. But the favorite Twitter meltdown of the day has to go to Shaun King. Now, here's a guy many have claimed really isn't black, saying that Elon Musk's acquisition of Twitter and the pledge to return it to a free speech platform is really an example of, wait for it, white power. King tweets, "At its root, Elon Musk wanting to purchase Twitter is not about left versus right. It's about white power." Wow. Free speech is racist. Get it? Anything that results in your freedom and prosperity is racist. Man, learn a different tune, will you? So why is all this Twitter stuff important to all of you out there? Many of, like you and me, we've abandoned Twitter long ago after they started censoring content to favor deranged and anti-American leftists. Well, here's why it all matters. As you all know, Twitter is the de facto Bible for elites in the media. A Media Research Center poll found that if people had known about the Hunter Biden laptop, as many as 17% of Biden voters would have changed their votes. Indeed, Twitter's co-founder expressed regret, albeit after Joe Biden won, that Twitter was the lead social media platform suppressing the Hunter Biden laptop story, a story that gives clear indication that Joe Biden has been compromised by America's foreign enemies. If Twitter had been in free speech hands when the Hunter Biden laptop story broke, we might have seen, or might have all been spared, this pain that we've all endured and pain that we will endure courtesy of the absent-minded occupation of the Oval Office of Joe Biden. Free speech would have had independents and few remaining Democrats who actually want to be Americans asking questions that they deserved answers to. And the major networks wouldn't have been able to bury the story the way they did. The left wing is melting down because they hate America, and they hate the rights you and I enjoy. One of those fundamental rights is free speech. Generally speaking, if the left is upset about something, it usually means good things are coming to Americans. And more free speech is definitely a good thing.